What? And then why you tooted up like that? Why is you tooting and booting and farting? Like, I just don't understand.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Lexx, and we're back up in this thing with another video. And today we are giving Cheeto realness, Cheez-It realness, all about that cheese, baby. Okay. Now, I really just woke up and just decided to throw this jacket on because it's a little cold. And they say that it's calling for snow for 1 hour, but I don't believe it. Baby, we live in the South. It's not going to stick, okay? So first up, we're going to be talking about Ice Spice, okay? She was getting dragged in her comments because the girls were saying she was pregnant. Stop wishing pregnancy on somebody. Like, in this economy, just stop doing it. They ain't even got enough milk for these babies, okay? So, yeah. So I go and I look at this picture. I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, because, you know, it's a little slide. I'm like, what are they talking about? Pregnancy, Billy. Like, this girl's stomach is getting flat. And then I get to, like, the third slide or whatever. And she has that little line. The little line you get when you're pregnant, you know, the line down the middle from your belly button or whatever. They was like, oh, girl, please. We see the equator line. Girl, is you in space or something? How did you see an equator line? Baby, that is some type of medical term for that line. It is not no damn equator line. This is not the Earth. This is not National Geographic TV. This is a girl's body, okay? I'm happy she responded and was like, I'm not pregnant. Niggas just fat. Like, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. That's the same thing Nikki said. Nikki said, baby, I'm not pregnant. I'm just fat. Like, you know, it's honestly like an insult when you're not pregnant and somebody say, girl, is you pregnant? Like, damn, is my stomach getting pregnant? Like, dang, I didn't hit the gym, do a couple sit-ups. Like, why can't I just be comfortable, eat a couple Swiss rolls, Twinkies, and be happy with my life? Like, why y'all policing my body? Next up is this YouTuber named iShowSpeed. I know he like one of the kids type of creators or whatever. But I do be seeing like grown men following him. Anyway, this little niglet has the nerve to be on the stream with this pretty girl. I mean, she's pretty, a baddie. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friends, okay? So this little niglet really gets up and farts in this girl's face. I just don't understand why she sat there and was basking in the ambiance.
Why would you do that?
What?
Why would you do that?
Like, you didn't get up, you didn't leave, you didn't grab none of your stuff, you ain't cuss him out, you ain't stick your foot up his ass, you ain't kick his ass over, you ain't do none of those things. You just really just sat there and took it like a champ. Girl, there is no way. There is no way. Ain't this boy, he grown now. He got to be grown by now. He got to be at least 18. Ain't no way this grown man go put, it don't even have to be a grown man. Ain't no way nobody, unless they're a baby, is going to put their butt in my face. Like, there is no way I'm going to let that slide. Like, I would have really punched him in his butt. Like, he would have got beat up, him and the other dudes that was behind him. Because you're not fitting a fart in my face. I take that as disrespect. As disrespect. And you want these hands. Because, what? And then why you tooted up like that? Why is you tooting and booting and farting? Like, I just don't understand. Like, that's not cute at all. And for her to just sit there and take that. Clout is a dangerous drug. Because there is no way. I don't give a fuck how many followers you got. How much money you got. How many views you got. You fart in my face is grounds for an ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah. I really think that she should have got up and beat his ass, or at least kicked him and left, or did something, made some type of exit, grand exit, and left, because there was no way I would have been sitting there in fart air. There's no way. There's just no way, okay? Next up is something slight. It's just a little Chris Brown Quavo tea. Chris Brown and Quavo was at like a fashion show or whatever, and they had to sit beside each other. You know these niggas don't like each other. And it's more than just basketball, because you know Quavo used to fuck around with Karrueche. And you know Chris Brown was obsessed with Karrueche for years. He probably still is. Because every woman after Karrueche has been copy and paste, okay? They done had a little Asian flavor in there, okay? Now, Chris Brown was like, y'all not about to mess up my bag just because I had to sit next to this little nigga that I don't like. Like, he ain't about to mess up my bag. Period. And, you know, they tried to throw that little slide in there from back in the day where Chris Brown was like, they knew not to put Quavo in that 202 because I was going to cook him and Jack Harlow. And then that's when Quavo was like, Chris not finna cook now. But let me tell you what got me. Chris Brown said, on my soul. He said, on my soul.
I don't give a fuck about your mama. On my soul.
But that was just a little, see, I just thought that was cute or whatever. Last but not least is Tamar Braxton. Y'all, I really feel like Tamar is the issue. Tamar is the problem. Like, she's always been the problem. Like, back in the day when I used to watch Braxton Family Values, I was always like, child, why is she so extra, so overboard, so, ugh. He was like, oh, she's a fan favorite. She's a fan favorite. And I was always like, she irritates me. Like, she really do. She be irritating me. And it's like, she always got to read somebody. Or she always got to do something. And she just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is about her. But she get that little, like, that snobby aunt that always is too good for stuff and always, like, gossip and do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is, but it's always rubbing the wrong way. It's just like she always got her nose smeared up at people. And, like, she can never do no wrong. And people always do stuff to, like, she's one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? So she's always rubbed me the wrong way. And then a little situation when Jessie Woo came out. And I was like, oh, my God. Come on now. And I forgot what else happened. But then she got this white man out here embarrassing her. Colonel Sanders. Whatever his name is. The white man that she with. Colonel Sanders got her out here looking stupid. And then she out here crashing out about this man who is clearly for the streets. Clearly for the streets. She out here crashing out for Colonel Sanders who's for the streets. And embarrassing herself, going into a drunk rage, texting other females about her man that's not her man, but everybody should know that that's her man, you know that's not her man. Like, girl, what? How old are you? Like, you are not in your early 20s anymore. Like, you're damn near almost, what are you, like 47? Come on now. And then she got into it with her, I don't know if he was her assistant or what, but she tried to blame him for, like, her not making that much money on tour or whatever. And he ran her down. He ran her to Philly. He was like, girl, don't blame me. Like, I'm already blackballed. How I'm going to blackball you and I'm blackballed? Like, come on now. And he ran her to Philly. He was like, girl, don't try to blame me for your low ticket sales. Like, your tickets was like $35. Like, come on now. And then we see Janet Jackson and Beyonce's tickets is like 3 bands. So don't try to blame me for that. And that just makes me think, like, dang, did they really use Krishan to, like, you know, get some views or, you know, cause some traction? Because I don't see them running in the same circles. I don't even know how that even came to be. Like, I think they was at Baltimore and that's where Krishan is from or whatever. But I just don't see the relevance between Krishan and Tamar Braxton. It's 2 totally different generations. It's 2 totally different fan bases. Like, the mentality could be the same because both of them are a little bit off, but that just makes me think, like, dang. And I know y'all was like, oh, she's a Braxton. She don't need no clout. She don't need this. Okay, baby, but if them tickets not selling and the music not selling, yeah, people know who she is, but that's irrelevant if you're not getting any coin from it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it could have been employed to get people to come to the show and, you know, get younger people to come. Because if you don't know, the younger people will be spending money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just has me thinking, like, dang, did they use Krishan for that? Because everywhere Tamar goes is drama, and it can't be the other people. Like, it's so many situations to where, like, it just cannot just be the other people. The common denominator has to be Tamar. And the fact that they just keep saying that she crashed out about the Colonel Sanders is what's really killing me. Because you left Vince, which was her husband, because he was, you know, cheating, doing all this other stuff. But then you get with Colonel Sanders, who's for the streets, and he doing you the same way, and you crashing out by him, baby. No. And then what really got me is that Colonel Sanders really hooked up with your op, and started talking junk about you. And then your op comes back and is like, hey, you better check this man because clearly he's coming to your op telling your business. Like, you need to check your man. You're sleeping with the enemy. And she still found a way to be like, oh, I took my man back from this crackhead. No. Yeah, you took him back from the crackhead, but at what price? But at what price? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl, Lexx, for real. And whip out this thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.